Hi, this is Cherry Enchantress, and this is your daily dust for Tuesday, September 26th, if you're watching in real time, but can be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading. I'm going back to the tarot now and using the Ethereal Visions tarot deck, which is one of my favorites. It's so beautiful. And it's featured in my latest weekly reading and love message from your person if you want to go check that out if you haven't already. So let's see what we get. So, I think this King of Cups is probably one of the handsomest kings in any deck, even though he's just, it's just like a light line drawing type thing. Very well done. Okay, let's see what we get. I'm going to do a 3-card collective message. And just, it could be for just this day. It could be reflections. It could be looking into the future a bit. All right, nice. We got the High Priestess, who she is the cover of the deck. And we have, Nine of Swords. Ooh, look at that person. It's like nanny boo-boo. Haha. It's like putting down energy, but it could be just in your head. And then the Sun comes out. See, it's always the sun after the hard times. All right, let's zoom in and see what we get. The High Priestess represents moon energy first and foremost, and we're really approaching closely a full moon, which is going to be nice and strong and powerful. The High Priestess also represents wisdom and enlightenment. She is that in-between worlds kind of person, and she embodies the feminine spirit. She's also the guardian of the unconscious, and she guides you to look inward and listen to your own feelings and your intuition. And she receives from her crown chakra downloads from spirit and messages to you sent that way to let you know what to look forward to. She is also the keeper of secrets, and so anything that you have holding close to your heart that is meant to be a secret stays secret. There are some things out there that are meant to be secret. And sometimes the universe doesn't divulge everything to you, partly because the future is always moving and shifting and changing. The universe, I feel, wants to help you to not sabotage yourself or sabotage your possible outcome by revealing too much too soon. Also, it's an interesting balance when we use our intuition. Sometimes we can create a self-fulfilling prophecy when we project and think of negative outcomes too strongly. You may think that this is your premonition or intuition, but sometimes it is your fear, or most of the time it's fear creeping in and projecting this image for you. So what you have to do, and it's based on past, right? It's based on past images, past things that you've been through, but those images are implanted in your brain, and it's hard to shake sometimes. So it's important to acknowledge it and release it and say, this is the past. I am creating a different, wholly, entirely different present and future, and it doesn't have to be a repetition of the past. It is something new and fresh and beautiful and just the way I've always wanted it, with the help of spirit, but also with the caveat and the expansiveness to understand that spirit could give you something even better than what you imagined. So allow yourself that room to allow other possibilities to come through for you. So I feel like the sun is that energy of joy and confidence and awakening and clarity. It's time to embrace the joys in life and leave darkness and confusion behind. And so, of course, the Nine of Swords represents that darkness and confusion that you need to leave behind. It's okay. We go there, and we're human, and there's nothing to be ashamed of if it happens to you. Especially if you're a person who's dealt with mental depression and anxiety and other issues like that for most of your life, or for a big portion of, let's say, your adult life, then it's never going to be something that goes away completely. It's just something that you always have to acknowledge and work on. But don't let it rule you, and don't let it define you. You are not a survivor of depression or something like that. You are not ADHD or PTSD or this or that. You're not the titles that people give you. You are beautiful and unique in who you are. Just the way the sun lights your face. You're beautiful and you're amazing. That's who you are. Sometimes you have to deal with certain issues, but I don't feel that these issues define you at all. So, High Priestess, step into your light, step into your true self. You know who you are. You know also that this is just temporary. This is passing phase. This is just a momentary energy. This doesn't mean this defines you. This is just being human. So you can cry, get angry, let it go, and then shine, stick your face up into the sun and let the joy and goodness come, because it is coming big time. Whenever you have these major arcana cards come out, especially surrounding a minor arcana, it means the universe is really going to change things around for your favor. You may not see it right now, but it's a big, big, happy, joyful change in your life. Also, remember that the sword suit is considered, to me, the one where you're in your mind. Swords representing the mind, the mental activity, and so often our mental activity is self-imposed. It's our own little prison that we put ourselves into, and it's definitely I think I shouldn't say that the feelings are just something we dismiss and we don't acknowledge, and they're not minor in that way, but they're minor in the scope of the world and the universe and the glory of everything. It's a minor passing thing that doesn't have to stick, and it doesn't have to have prominence in your life, and you can let it go because Spirit is bringing you something wonderful. And I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.